So last time we worked on this binder, the pages, and today it's all about the embellishments. So hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue working on our Happy Mail binder book, and we are going to be making some embellishments for our pages. I hope that you guys are enjoying the tutorial so far, more like a craft with me type of project, and let's get right into the embellishments. So there's a page on the collection that I'm using that looks like this, and I am using the Pink Passport collection from the Paper Studio. You can find that at Hobby Lobby, and I had it for a long time. I know they still have it because I recently saw it. And what I did is I just fussy cut around the little faces here. I did some, I didn't do all of them, and I pass them through my laminator again because the paper is very thin and I just don't want them to get destroyed or mush or anything like that. So I put them on a sheet like this, laminated it, and now I'm gonna fussy cut them around. I figure I can use these cute faces as like the center of some paper rosettes. So the paper rosettes are the first thing that we are going to be making, and for that I have here some scrap pieces of paper from a different collection, something from my stash, and I just think they go really good with the paper design that I'm going for. And I don't want to use the same paper from the Paper Studio because it is, like I said, a little bit thin, so I don't want my rosettes to be all mushed. So first let's do the rosettes and then we'll work on the center and how we're gonna embellish it. So I have here this piece of my scraps, and these measures 12 by like 3.5, so I'm gonna cut it down the middle at, let's see, I don't even know if I have the right middle, and the width doesn't really matter, just make sure that they are exactly the same. So this one, it's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to measure this. So I'm cutting this at 1.5, so I'm gonna make sure this one is 1.5 also, because it basically will be, these two will be like a continuation of each other. And so I have two, and then I'm gonna do the same for this other paper design. So I'm just gonna cut it at 1.5 to be consistent. Okay, so we are going to score our little pieces at 1/2 inch. So every 1/2 inch we're gonna make a little mark, and we're gonna go all the way down and do the same to all of the pieces. So it's a really easy process. It's just a little bit time consuming sometimes. All right, so I have the pieces. Now before I start folding those, I am going to grab a paper punch here, and I'm just cutting a circle, or in this case I'm cutting a scallop circle, and that's going to be the center of my rosette. So for each piece, for each rosette, you're going to need two, one for each side. Now one is gonna go on the back, so I might just do the gold for the front, and then I'll use my scrap pieces that I have left over to create, to do another one for the back. And this is not going to be seen, so I don't mind if it's gonna look like. So now we're ready to fold along the rosette. So we're just basically going to do accordion style folding all the way down, just like so. Okay, here we go. And make sure that you get exactly the line, the bending line. It starts getting more difficult towards the end. Okay, so now we have that little piece, and that is basically half of the rosette. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this other one. Okay, so now I'm just gonna glue these two back to back together like so, just like that. And then I'm going to glue the other side as well, back to back like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put glue here, and let's join it together like so. And I'm gonna wait for this to dry for a second, and then we're going to basically put it together and push it down on the table or somewhere to create that rosette shape, just like that. Now, to make sure that this stays down, this is when we're going to use the little rosettes, no rosettes, sorry, the center, little centers. You can do a circle. I'm doing a scallop circle, but you could do anything you have. And I'm going to do just a random one here because this one is not going to be seen. I'm going to add another layer, which is gonna be that one. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this here for a minute and make sure that it dries. So then I'm gonna fold it to the other side and add the other piece, just so it's really secure. I'm adding some glue here, and I'm going to add the other piece. All right, so now I'm going to use some eyelash trim and just give my rosette a little special something. So I am going to cut a piece here, and I'm going to add my glue. I'm using Fabri-Tac glue, and I'm just gonna put it all around it like that, and just a little bit on the center, because we're gonna put the other piece on top. So I just want to glue this all around, just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to put this gold circle on top, or scallop. Okay, and then you kind of want to pull out your eyelash trim a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so just like that. And this side, it's a little too long, so I'm gonna trim that right there. Okay, there you go, super cute. Let me make sure that my scallops are lining up so you don't see the one on the bottom. And then I'm going to add a little face, and for that I'm just going to use some double-sided tape, and this is dimensional tape. And let's just peel off the back piece, and let's add it right on the center. So let's see here, hope it's not coming apart. And there we go, now we have one little rosette. So here's my other little rosette that I made, and I think they turned out really cute. So those are going to go here on my book. Now I'm just gonna add these ones with some double-sided tape, and this is why I wanted to make my book using the laminator, because with double-sided tape this is going to be really easy to, you know, take in and out. Okay, so I'm just adding my rosettes, and I think they look super cute. There you go. And then once she takes this out, she can use the page and, you know, use the book as an album or something like that. Love that. Okay, so that is the first embellishment that we are making. Now I was thinking on doing some back toppers. So back toppers are very simple to make. I am going to simply cut a piece of design paper at 5.5 inches. And you can definitely customize this to the size that you think a bag could be. So I think that should be fine. So, and then I'm going to cut this at 5 inches. Okay, and I'm probably gonna make 2. So let's do that. And then I like using my paper punches for this. So I'm going to just pick one here, and I think this one is a good one. Let me see what else I have. I like this one too, so maybe I'll try this one here. Okay, so we're just gonna punch a pretty edge. Like I said, if you have your paper punches, you know, just try to use them as much as you can. I am trying to use mine because literally I haven't been using them, and you know, they're just so pretty. So I'm gonna try to start using more of my tools that I have here. So yeah, so there you go. So then we made these pretty borders up and down, and then we're just simply going to fold this in half. You can score in half if you like to, but I'm just gonna fold it, and ta-da, there you go. there you go, you have it. But we are of course going to decorate it a little bit more. So I have some bling here. We might do some bling. Let me see. And you only decorate one side. I'm not gonna decorate the back. I'm just gonna do that. And I'm also going to include some of the images here. So I actually think I'm going to make this a little bit more narrow. It's a little bit too thick. And here we go. Okay. So I'm going to add the bling on the bottom. There we go. And I'm just gonna put this right here. So pretty. And then I'm going to add the other elements just using some foam tape, just to give it a little bit of dimension and make it, you know, look more fun. So I'm going to do that one over here. And then I'll put one girl on the back, so I'm just gonna glue this one straight onto the paper. And I'm going to do the other one with a little bit of the foam tape to make her stand out. And then we'll do something like that. Super quick and super fun. Now we have a back topper, and I'm going to do the same with this one. Here are my back toppers. Aren't they so cute and super easy to make as well? So I'm gonna add them into my book, but I don't wanna put tape on here because I know this cardstock will peel off. So I'm gonna add them into a plastic bag, and I'm going to use this bag as a pocket, so she can later on take off that bag. So maybe I will put it on this. Oh, maybe I'm gonna do it on that pink paper I have on the back, because I do want this to stand out. Okay, so I think that's better. So this is just a little bag, and I'm going to add some double-sided tape. That way she can take out the whole bag. So I'm basically going to use this plastic bag as a pocket. So I'm just gonna put it there. There you go. And now I can add my little back toppers that she can use later on in here. There you go. So just like a little pocket, it's not going anywhere, I hope. And then I do want to embellish this page a little bit more. So I have some black little pearls, pearl trim that I can probably just add here for a little decoration. So let's do that. Put some glue, and there you go, just a little something. And I love how the black and the pink look together. So another thing that you can add into your Happy Mail book are bookmarks, and that is also another good way to use your scrap pieces of paper. So I am going to cut here 2 pieces at, well, all of these pieces, but I'm gonna make 2 bookmarks, and I think 8.5 is probably a good size for a bookmark. And for the width, I think I'm just gonna do 3 inches. That should be fine. So I'm going to glue the papers back to back, just like we did with the pages. So it's basically the same thing. I'm going to put it like that, and I'm going to do the same with this one. There we go. And I'm not too worried about this one cutting their heads off, because I'm going to add some lace on the top there, so you won't see that. All right, so now that we have them back to back, I can go ahead and round the corners, and then I'm going to put them into my laminator sheets. And I think that the theme for this project is going to be laminator. But again, you don't have to do it. If you're using a thick cardstock, you can just put them back to back, and that should be good. So I am going to put this one here, and this other one right there. All right, so I have the two bookmarks now laminated. How cool did this look? And all I'm gonna do is punch a hole here on the center, and I'm gonna make this bigger, like at 1 inch. That way it goes all the way in there. And let's do that. And same thing on this one. And I'm just eyeballing where my center is, but you could be a little bit more precise if you like. And then I'm going to add some eyelash trim, and let's see here. So I'm going to double up the trim. So I'm going to do 2 pieces for each. So I think this I'm going to cut in 2, and I'm going to pass this through my hole. See if I can do that. And then I'm going to find the center there and just go in it like a loop, just like that. Just go in the loop like so, and then we're gonna pull, and there you go. How fun. And then I am going to add this pretty flower just to make it a little bit more beautiful. And this has some foam tape, but I'm going to add a little bit more of this glue, just like so. And then we're gonna do the same on this other one. All right, so we are done with our little bookmarks. How quick and easy was that? And you're just using your scraps, which is the best part. So now I'm going to add it into my page. I think this page, it's good for that, and I can put both of them in here. So I'm going to add them with some double-sided tape. So now I'm going to decorate one of the pages. So some pages you can add embellishments, and some other ones you can just decorate them, and then she can always take these pieces out, I think, and just reuse them if she wants to. But if she's gonna make this into an album, then you know, some pages can just be for decoration. And maybe I can add some bling up in here just to make it super pretty. Yeah, so I'll do that. And then I'm using a paper doily as a background and just different elements there. So let me just add a little bit of glue. And my book is getting chunky already, which I love. And you don't have to make the embellishments that I'm making. You can create your own. I'm just trying to give you a guideline because I always struggle with what type of embellishments to do as a gift, or even for albums. Usually I just work with the paper collection, but I don't make my own embellishments. And so yeah, so just to give you a little idea of what items you can add, but definitely you can create different ones, make it your own. I'm going to add these pieces using some dimensional tape, and that way she can take them out and reuse them if she wants to, or she can leave them as decorations. So let's do that. And so yeah, so I think these books are so fun to make. There's no rules. It's just relaxing. I'm just here crafting and kind of enjoying myself, trying to come up with different ideas. And as you can see, there's no measuring of any kind. It's just easy and relaxing. Okay, so let's do, I think I wanted to do something like that and have her in the middle. And this one also with some tape. Now the tape that I use here, I might just make it double so she stands out a little more. So let me take this one out and add one more here, right on top. There you go. So cute. There we go, right on the center there. And now we have a cute embellished page. She can take these pieces out and use them, or she can leave it there as decoration. All right, so I think for today I'm going to stop here, and then I'm gonna come back next time with some other type of embellishments so we can fill up the book. And then also I wanted to do a shaker pocket that I didn't get to do today, but we'll definitely do that next time. And so I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you're inspired to create a happy, you know, binder mail and send it to your crafty BFF. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.